Okay, this is for Smarvin, 15. You want to prevent some calf cramping issues late in the game. Sounds like they're overworked, right? Your calves are overworked and undertrained. So, the first thing that I think, and something that you might not expect that will really help is actually learning how to breathe more effectively. Search How to Breathe by Dr. Vranich, Vranich, and I'm close to you in age, and I've only found this out recently, and it completely changed my life. Right, Dr. Vranich shows you how to use less energy to breathe more effectively. So like one test she'll do is she'll say, take a deep breath, and if you move your shoulders, right, if you go like this, if you move your upper back or shoulders, then that's a sign that you might not be breathing effectively. So she talks about, right, breathing into your belly and arguing of the ways and the history and the data, and kind of she walks you through all the reasons why this might be a more effective strategy for you to breathe. And I think this might lay down the foundation to help you prevent calf cramping in the future. The second thing that's super effortless, well, I got a few things. The first is changing your shoes. And it seems trivial, but each step you take can either help make you a little bit weaker or a little bit stronger. And since you spend so much time in your shoes and in your bed, by changing your shoes, you can just effortlessly and passively help you build foot strength, strengthen your Achilles and your ankle, right? Because ideally you want an optimal level of strength in your foot and ankle, Achilles and calf complex, so that you can withstand, like you can last the whole game, right? That's the goal, and have strength for the whole game. So by changing your shoes, that can help prevent calf injuries and calf cramps. My new favorite training shoe, they're called Glerups, Glerups. They're not advertised as minimalist shoes, but that's what they are. They have a very thin sole so that your feet can move the way they're supposed to. Your ankle joint can move naturally. They have a slightly wider profile so your foot can expand outwards, so you're not, your feet can absorb the shock that you create and the shock of the earth. So, I for better or worse, I subconsciously judge everyone's shoes who I see whenever I'm walking around. It's like bad, good, bad. So you want shoes that can expand, right? If you look down and you take a step, you'll notice your feet expand slightly outwards each time you step. So any shoe that restricts their ability to expand, that's not going to help you. And people wonder why they have sore feet all day. It's like, well, just take a look at your shoes. Right? Usually they have elevated soles, thick soles, and too narrow of a shoe. So shoes by Glerups, shoes by Xeroshoes.com, Xero shoes.com. Right? Those are my two favorite minimalist shoe brands, but there's a lot, so just do your homework. And right, that the time when I noticed that minimalist shoes really made the difference. My first pair was a pair of Vibrams, and I went for a short jog on a treadmill, and the next day my calves were so sore I could hardly walk. And what that told me was that by switching my shoes, it allowed my ankle and my calf to be more engaged, right? So give those a try, because that's another thing that, right, you're in your shoes all freaking day, so that matters. It matters. These little things add up. These little choices add up to big things. So that's something I'd change if you're not already using minimalist shoes. Third thing, search how to make an RMT rope. This is an RMT rope. It's just a simple piece of rope. Ideally, you want a rope that's softer, so it doesn't mess up your hands. But the reason why this is going to help you prevent calf cramps is because, right, so your body's connected from fingers to toes. So this is going to help you improve your timing, your rhythm, your balance. It's going to help you. It's going to help improve your running mechanics. It's going to help improve your explosiveness. It's going to give you the ability to whip your arms down and whip your arms up, right? So it's going to improve your explosiveness, and it's a low impact way to improve your one-legged stability and strengthen your calves and your feet. So just by carrying this rope around with you, you're really going to notice improving your juggling, in your passing, your shooting, as well as your running mechanics. You're going to feel more fluid on the field, moving around. And this is a low impact way that you can, that it's just going to help you as you start to grow older, train smarter. And I only recently, like I'm 10 years out from playing D1 college soccer, and I'm 10 times the player I was 10 years ago. And this is one of the reasons why. So, then, right, the inventor, his name is David Weck, he says, if you can only learn one pattern, it's called the alternating underhand sneak. It's because it forces you to take two pulses of balance on each foot, because you go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and at the same time, you're bending and twisting your spine. So for those reasons, it's like having a soccer gym at your disposal for the small investment of $10, and you bring it with you everywhere in the world. So, and you could do this as a warm-up, as a cool-down, right? It's like, it's until you feel the power of it, I can't put it into words, but I promise you, if you love playing soccer and you want to minimize foot cramps late in the game, this is the way to go, right? This is one of the tools that can really help you change your life. So give those 3 things a try, right? I'm gonna keep it short. Minimalist shoes, learning how to breathe by Dr. Vranich, and then search how to make an RMT rope. And with those 3 tools, they'll completely change your training if you embrace them. And right, those little changes can you just test them because I think you won't have calf cramps anymore. They'll just fix them if you kind of all those changes together will create this synergy that'll help you solve that problem. So reach out with any questions, and I hope this helps. All right, thank you.